was good to be back on the floor in a competitive situation with my new team and completed coaching staff. Again, a disappointing outcome, but an enlightening outcome, and it gives us absolute direction as to where we need to go in our practices and the intensity levels we've got to take it up to. So, some positive out of the situation.
Eagles control the first quarter, outscored Winthrop 16-7, led by as many as 11. What contributed to that hot start?
I think patience and executing what we set out to do. I do think that even with the lead in the first quarter, we settled for too many jump shots. And that trickled down into late in the game and the second half, where we decided we were going to settle for three-point shots, and as opposed to getting the ball inside where our bread is buttered.
So you have Anissa Rivers, one of the newcomers, 14 rebounds, a game high, and 8 points. What did she bring today as well as some of the other newcomers for North Carolina Central?
Well, Anissa brought today what I expect her to bring throughout the year. She's going to be definitely someone that rebounds for us at a high clip because of her athleticism. And once we put it together where she's rebounding with positioning as well as her athleticism, she'll continuously be a double-double for us. Her shot, as well as the majority of my team's shots weren't falling. We got every shot we wanted pretty much, but the field goal percentage indicates that we've got to go back and do some finishing with our field goal attempts. But I'm very pleased with what Anissa is going to bring for us throughout the year. She's a different factor for this squad and for this conference, and she's going to be a force to reckon with.
And then Paulina Afriyie, established, comes back, nearly picks up a double-double as well, 11 points and 7 rebounds. What was she able to contribute as well as far as leadership inside for this team?
Paulina Afriyie is our staple. I mean, no question and no secret about it. And Paulina is a walking double-double, and she has to realize that now it's next level time. Not only a double-double at 10 and 10, but on the high end of it. I mean, she's capable of being close to a 20-point scorer and 15-plus rebounder a game. But going through her with any offense that we run opens it up for all of the other talents we have on this team, all of the other shooters, Madeline Anderson, Jasmine Pollock, Faith Williams. It will open it up for every driving hole once the ball continuously goes through Paulina Afriyie. She's our staple.
So game number 1, full season ahead. What'd you learn about this team today?
Well, not necessarily the things that I wanted to solidify. I thought that we had a little more grind in us than I saw. So it's not necessarily the positive things. I do know we have depth. I do know we have a variety of offensive skill sets. Like I said, and shooting 28% from the field, it's hard for me to proclaim that. But I'm very confident in knowing that we're able to score the ball in many different ways. But I thought that we'd be a team that wouldn't get murdered on the rebounds by 18 rebounds. That surprised me wholeheartedly. Not a pleasant surprise, but something that I'm pretty disappointed in. And trust me, they just heard about that, because that right there stood out, and that's who we are right now. It won't be. That'll change really quickly. But to have to see that on paper and witness it, it's not something I expected from us Eagles.
This has been an exclusive presentation of the NCCU Sports Network.